The main FM23 game is just around the corner, slash, is already out, depending on what day you watch this. And I'm going to pick out 5 French teams to start your big save with on FM23. So first up, when you're loading up your save, although there's only 3 playable divisions in France, you can load up the Championnat de France Amateur, which is now known as the National 2, with the Championnat National is now known as the National 1. There is a 5th tier, but that's not an FM. So if you want to get a bigger player base, and just, there's another, there's 4 divisions of 16, 18, so more players, more teams to come up, more realistic, get the Championnat de France Amateur added in as well before you kick it off. Team number 1, we're going for a Ligue 1 team, and I think the best project in Ligue 1 at the moment has to be Auxerre. Former champion, you've got the legend that was Guy Roux, who was in charge for, was it 40 odd years, more than Alex Ferguson. He brought about this team's culture of bringing through youth players, developing your own talent, selling them on. You've got the like of Philippe Mexes, Jean-Alain Boumsong, Gibril Cissé, then guys like Kalidou Fadiga. Some really big name players in the last 20 years have come through. Auxerre could be that team. You take them back to those great days. They're a historic French club. They've got a stadium which could do with updating. The Stade Abbé Deschamps has been around a while, 19,000. But there you can see their training facilities are excellent. Youth facilities are excellent. They want you to develop youth players. Now, first, you probably have to keep them up first. That's your first goal. Keep Auxerre up. If you can do that, you're going to get some good youth intakes. Sign some players from across France and really build this team up. It's a really, really nice challenge. One I think is definitely worth doing on FM23. It was a coin flip between Borgo and Saint-Etienne, but I've gone for Ligue because I'm laughing because I've messed up the stadium name 3 times. I absolutely love the Stade Geoffroy Guichard. I've never struggled saying that before. It's a fantastic stadium, a wonderful atmosphere, got a really British vibe to it. The fans are incredible and they deserve better. They should not be in Ligue 2, not a chance. 42,000 stadium, a real hotbed of football. They love that. You've got the derby against Lyon, which is still one of the best derbies in France. Great youth facilities, excellent training facilities. Again, there's not many French teams you click on apart from PSG that isn't develop teams for your own academy. That's just, it is the League of Talents, it is where you sell people, but that's going to be, you're starting off with a 3-point deduction in the table. Shouldn't be a lot to overcome. Historic club, Michel Platini, at the moment they still have 10 Ligue 1 wins, which is joint most in French football. Can you get them back up before PSG take that and run away with that? Lovely team, lovely kits, great story, great city. Take them back to the top. Shockeroonie, my other French team, is let's develop youth players. But Sochaux, if you remember Riyad Boudebouz, Marvin Martin, Pierre-Alain Fro back in the day, Sochaux had a reputation of bringing through some really good young players. Sebastian Corchia, who was at Lille as well. You've got a 20,000 stadium, the Stade Auguste Bernal. It's a great stadium. Great training facilities, excellent youth facilities. Again, another club with a really strong history. They were a Ligue 1 team for a long time, and they've been now down in Ligue 2 for far too long. Take them back up, make them, even if you can get them into Europe, would be a massive success. Again, youngsters, it's all about youngsters. Picked out 2 national teams to go when you're doing a bottom to top. Everyone's going to do Versailles, everyone's going to do Paris 13 Atletico, even Red Star. I have gone for FC Borgo, who have once again changed their name. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen, I think it was FM21, I did FC Bastia Borgo, bottom to top. Didn't win Champions League, won a Europa League, won league titles, but they are semi-professional from Corsica, so you're on an island. You've got a little small stadium, and there's probably not a lot of room to grow. Like, you're limited in terms of Corsica of what you can do, and I struggled to get a new stadium. I think I got it to like 80,000, then they weren't willing to go any further. Even in the we had to share with Bastia, the bigger team on the island. Basic youth facilities, adequate training so you can build up the infrastructure, build up this team as you go up the divisions. Lovely place to go. Corsica looks beautiful. They are probably one of the smallest teams in the National. There you go, predicted to finish 18th. This is a challenge. Start building something special with these lot and take them to the top. The Corsican team, at top of my head, have never won Ligue 1. There's a little challenge for you. My fifth team, last team, is somewhat of a fallen giant. Sedan, back in the day, were a Ligue 1 team. Then through some financial irregularities, were dropped way down to the regional divisions. I remember going to watch Vascal in Lille and playing against Sedan. And a couple hundred away fans. They were taken right down to like 6th tier, and then I think they made up to 5th. They've made it back up to the 3rd. But they're still semi-professional. They've got all right facilities, average and adequate. But they're a former Ligue 1 team. There is potential here. You've still got a 24,000-seater stadium. The Stade Louis Dugagezog. Why did I even try? Sorry. The stadium there that you'll see listed. I used to be a French football expert. Trust me. Massive challenge, Sedan. Anyone nationals, loads of good teams in there, but take them back to where they belong. Passionate fans. You can make. They've got that room to grow. I always wonder with the Paris teams whether they've got the room to grow being in such a metropolitan city. Maybe that's my in real life head rather than the FM head. Sedan's a really interesting club. Bizarre badge, good colours, well worth your time on FM23. There we go, guys. That's 5 French teams to start your FM23 Save If when the full game launches / has launched. Now, so weird doing videos just before the release. Let me know who you're going to go in the comments below. Let me know if there's any teams that you think are a better challenge than this. I think I picked out 5 good ones, a varying collection of teams. When the not the full database, when the extended database launches, I might do a little offline save with Quat or Vascal in the Lille area, see if I can bring them up. But in the free tiers you've got, I think there's some really good choices there. Guys, please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Hoping for a big FM23, and I'm really hoping to enjoy the game. Let me know your thoughts below, and until next time from me, Andrew, cheers, bye.